Hi Collective, welcome back for another channeled message. Remember that these are general. Put it where it fits, don't make it fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cleanse and set the space. Call in spirit. Hi Nagino, hi Jason, CR Demo. For others, hi Pootie. Hi Grandma Gigi, Tatuela. Jane, Karina. How y'all doing? Hi, Anthony. What's going on, y'all? Happy Friday. How you doing, Jennifer? Hi, Carla Joe. Felice, Tawny. What's going on, y'all? Ooh, we got a nice burn. Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Look at all the love. I love you too. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday, y'all. It's going to be new moon in Virgo messages. I messed up. Originally, I was going to do eclipse, so that's what I posted about. But I got my dates mixed up. I got my Fridays switched up. So I had to change it. So new moon in Virgo is tonight's messages. We do have a candle lighting, so we'll do that in just a second. So I've got everybody on the candle. I'm doing a purple candle tonight. Thank you so much, Carla Joe. Awesome weather's lovely out tonight. Is it really? It's raining here. Hi, Elena. Hi, Kathy, Third Eye. How y'all doing? Hi, Cameron. What's going on, y'all? Hi, Lucid the Logical. Hi, Maisie. What's going on, y'all? Is it Saturday over there already? That's right. That's right. You're on the whole other side of the world, Jane. All right, let me call in spirit. God, source, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, council of light, ascended masters, and all other benevolent beings of light of the third heaven and higher. I ask that you shield us in a holy divine white light of protection, shield our space, our energy, and the stream from any outside negative energies, entities, and it is not allowed here. Spirit, I ask that you aid, guide, and support me in channeling the best and highest messages for the collective during this time. So to be. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all. Whew. Brrr. How you doing, Angelique? Mbow 1770. What's going on? Welcome, y'all. Okay, so collective candle lighting. Let's go ahead and get this baby lit. So this is from August the 9th until today. So badges, I have Tuesday Baby is our #1 badge sender for this month. Roxanne Sunflower, Janice CG10, Yellow Person, Purdy Mabel, Latina Big Apple, Tiara Destiny, Francine Del Castillo, Layla the Lion, Gibbony 12345, CRF 1125, Hannock Fish, One Happy Jim, and CC Sonora. For tips, I've got Sherry, Charlene, Anthony, Jennifer, Maggie, Dahlia, Nicole C, Laura, Layla, Shelly, Stacy, Mariah, Carolyn, and Crystal. Thank y'all all so very much for all the extra support. I'm so grateful. Like I said, we're doing a purple candle this time. Okay, I've got it dated. I've got everybody's names and screen names written on here. It says, I am tapped in, connected, protected, and clear. We've talked a lot about dreams, psychic attacks, using crystals and things to kind of help protect our energy, how to cleanse energy and things like that over the last couple live streams. So I figured we'd do purple this time. So this is for crown chakra, for clearing, to help to be tapped in, for psychic protection, those sorts of things. All right. So if for whatever reason you didn't want your name on the candle, it's on the candle, you just say, Spirit, I do not accept this, okay? For those of you that are wanting to accept it, that's all you have to say, Spirit, I am open and willing to receive. Clear it, our blockages being removed from my crown chakra, okay? I am tapped in, connected, protected, and clear. So mote to be, and so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'll get this on the sacred shelf. Just to go over personal readings, we have 7 in line. Amy for a mini. Maggie for, I think, an extended. Latori for a mini. Shay for a mini. Cherry for an extended. Jennifer for a mini. And Graciela for a blue candle. Just to give y'all a heads up on that too, I've got 8 white candles left, 1 blue, 1 purple, 6 green, and 2 yellow. So just in case Y'all are wondering about the candles. That's my little inventory. There's my little list left. So I'm running out of blue. I'm running out of the purple. And I'm running out of the yellow. Still got 6 green and 8 white. Okay, y'all. Shoo! Y'all ready for some cards? Hi, Maggie. Oh, for love? Okay, hold on. Let me write that down there. Let me fix that real quick. I wasn't sure. I put a question mark. I was like, I wasn't sure which one she wanted. Okay, so let's look at love messages. All right. Hi, Daphne. How you doing, Daphne? Hi, Gil. Divinely guided. How y'all doing? Thanks for being here. Is it 4 p.m. where you're at, Third Eye? You're still in Hawaii? Soak up the sun for me. It's been raining the past couple days. I haven't been able to get out in the sun none. I've been a little depressed. I want to go outside. All right, let's see what we got going on. So new moon in Virgo. So I was getting some downloads about new moon in Virgo. I kind of already know that Spirit's asking us to kind of take a back seat for a minute, to kind of pause, to relax, to look at something, you know, look at the details of things. Okay, but I'm feeling really strongly that we're going to be putting people in the places that they're supposed to go. So if you've been given too much energy to certain people, I kind of feel like now is the time where you're kind of like just intuitively feeling like, you know, you're going to be backing off from those people, you know, kind of like when people ask you to exert extra energy, and usually, you know, you're kind of up for it. You're just, you know, because you want to help, right? You say yes. You're a nice person, a good person. You know, but sometimes you keep doing that, people start taking advantage. So I kind of feel like you're going to be calling your energy back a lot over the next couple of days. Kind of let people know, like, we're not going to continue with the free candy. You know, I'm not going to put in all this extra effort just cause I got other things to focus on. I'm trying to pay attention to the details of what it is I'm building and growing, cultivating. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what we got going on. Hi, Sincerely Yours. Hi, Sweet Tea. Hi, Universe Star Spirit. Lady J. How y'all doing? Welcome. Okay, Spirit. What's in the energy? What's in the energy here? Winged Seer. You see clearly. So maybe because of that purple candle we just lit. So clairvoyance, clear seeing, clear knowing, clear intuition is showing up here. We've got the butterfly ferrets, I am reborn. So some new growth, new birth energy. We are starting a new moon cycle. What else is here, Spirit? Messages for the collective. Orca Magic, the Akashic Libraries are open. So a lot of you're kind of like taking a time for Spirit, kind of getting tapped in there, taking a moment. Maybe you're going to be reflecting some. Artemis of the Forest, now you're independent and free. Yeah, I kind of feel like you are. You're going to be calling your energy back from people who maybe been taking advantage a little bit too much. But this is giving you some time to sit with yourself, to rest, to realign, to take the time to spend with Spirit, to sit with yourself, kind of refocus on what your feelings are, what it is that you want, what are your desires. Kind of give more time to what it is that you're invested into. All right, what else is here, Spirit? Storm Angel. Collision of belief styles, attitudes, and energies. Okay, so something you're doing is irritating somebody. Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. You have the clear solution for something, to fix something. We've That sweet memories is wanting to come out. I'm leaving it in there. It was like trying to poke out, but I fixed it. Somebody's trapped in sweet memories of you. I'm not pulling that out. Here's a time for spirit. A pink lotus fairy. Maybe you grow lotuses. Maybe you have a tattoo of a lotus. Like having time to connect with spirit, connect with yourself. Maybe you're getting out in nature. Especially where I'm at. Temperature's finally kind of starting to cool down. We were like in the high 90s. Been in the lower 90s. It's supposed to be like into the 80s next week. Maybe you're going to be getting outside for a little while. Little wolf girl, it's okay to be alone. Yeah, it's okay to be alone. Yeah, you can get on the list if you want to get on the list. Hold on, let me put it up here. I'm going to be closing the list at 11. There you go. Dress of Alchemy, release your power. This has been coming out so much. This is a good card though. It's not, I'm not upset seeing it come out or frustrated like I do some of the other cards, like this one that keeps coming out. Someone's still in your energy who's bored. Right? They got to come check up on you because you're so interested, right? These are your biggest fans, the hater club, okay? But this one keeps coming out too, you know? So this is, you're still releasing some sort of power. You're still in your power. If you're not, you're calling your power back. Like we said, I'm not a victim. Little Red Riding Hood. I love this. Yeah, we are not getting caught up in victimhood mentality. Okay, Virgo is ruled by Chiron. Old school astrology, it's Mercury. But also Chiron energy, which is, you know, the wounded healer. So you could be healing from something, or it could even be some of these people that like are like, you know, clashing with you, because that's something else too. Okay, when people come back from the past, or not that, you know, we've cut cords with everybody, you're just in passing of someone that used to be around a lot, you know, it kind of tries to pull us back into an old version of ourselves, you know, like this, trying to get us to rehash something, right? Maybe feel nostalgic, like maybe you used to go shopping and you overspent a lot when you hung out with this one person. Maybe you drank a lot when you hung out with this other person, you know. It kind of has you feeling like being, or maybe you get really gossipy when you get around this other person, you know. It's kind of like that. So it's like, there's a lot within you that you've healed. You've done a lot of growth. So sometimes when we come into contact with people that we're not in alignment with anymore, you know, they can get really upset. They can get really triggered because they think that you're being a goody two-shoes, or you think you're better than them, or, you know, and that's not the case. It's just that you don't align there anymore, you know. So something about you're not being a victim. You're not getting caught up in some sort of victimhood mentality. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. You are so incredibly interesting. Yeah, you focus on different things too. You know, it's like, getting some like very materialistic type of vibes. I don't know. I went thrift store shopping with my mom yesterday. Just to, you know, just to get out. I wasn't really going out to shop for anything particular. I was just, you know, trying to spend some time with her. But I was just like looking at all this stuff in the store, right? And I was just like, good grief. Just all the junk that's in there, you know, just all the used stuff. Because, like, you know, we went to like a couple Goodwill stores. We went to a couple other, you know, local thrift shops that are, you know, they're really proud of their stuff. But anyway, you know, I'm just like looking at all the stuff in there. And I'm like, look at all the stuff that we end up leaving behind. Just these things that we really don't need. Like we could live without them, right? I'm looking at brand name purses, like designer brands like Tory Burch and Coach purses, Louis Vuitton, that kind of stuff, right? And I'm like, think about how much people pay for that full price. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot that you're letting go of. There's just a lot that you've evolved from. You're not getting so caught up with like things having to look a certain way or have to have this certain brand, right? Paying attention to the details of something, getting back in touch with nature, Getting back in touch with the natural version of yourself here. And you know what? Other people are going to find that so boring. You know, they're going to be like, what the hell's going on with you? What do you mean you don't want that Mercedes Benz, you know? What do you mean you don't want that brand name thing? That designer luxury thing with the fancy logo on it. Okay, Spirit, what else? Give me a few more. That can make other people feel a certain way too. What else is here, Spirit? It came out. It came out. Sweet memories. Dried flower fairy. So yeah, here it is. It came out again. Just trying to keep it from coming out of the way. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate you, sweetheart. So here's that nostalgia, memories, healing from the past. Little Alan, wisdom is light as a feather. Right, you have more wisdom now. There's so much that, you know, there's a lot of growth that's happening. Angel of alchemy, miracle. You've become an alchemist angel. A lot of you have. You've learned that things don't have to be a certain way. Yeah, okay, so that's another thing, especially when we're talking about getting into manifestation. We don't have to control the outcome of what something looks like. It doesn't have to look just like this or be this certain thing or be this amount of money, right? It's about getting in touch with the emotion that you feel when you're in that energy. You know, so something, it feels bigger than yourself, bigger than ourselves overall. What else is here? Hi, y'all. How are you? Welcome. Ghosts of the past. A past returns for a time. I don't really feel like this is something like too icky. I just kind of feel like maybe you're in passing with people. I know that we're coming into the end, like homecoming season, right? Fall festivals, things like that. People are going to be out and about a lot. Okay, maybe you're just running into people. Back to school. Just the local places are going to be a little bit more busy here. So I kind of feel like maybe you're going to be running into a lot of people that you're not necessarily best friends with, but you know. Give me a few more. It's okay to be alone. You're working on cultivating something, working on your power. Healing, you're not a victim. Okay, yeah, especially if you've been working too hard, workaholics. We're getting ready to come to a time of rest, right? We're going to enjoy our harvests. Working too hard. Someone's just working too hard to get back in your energy. Yeah, if someone misses you, we have shallow graves. People are missing you. A loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. So here's this protection showing up. You're being protected. Sometimes this is us when we're calling our energy back and taking time with spirit and sitting with ourselves and making sure we're in alignment, those sorts of things. That is very protective of our energy. Maybe you're cleansing, doing your cleansing baths, meditation, getting back to center. Where did it go? Here it is. What else is here, Spirit? Give me some more. What else is just in the energy? New moon in Virgo. Clover. Luck, fortune, success, surprise, win, opportunity, second chances, and unexpected. So here's some sort of unexpected luck with something, unexpected growth. Maybe you're getting a little burst of something. And I kind of feel like after this new moon, we got some crazy stuff coming up. We've got some eclipse energy coming up. We've got Uranus going retrograde, which is rehashing some things. It's giving us a second chance on some things. I kind of feel like there's going to be this wave of inspiration. This inspiration is going to help drive you into doing something. But snowflake, different, unique, fragile, clarity, impermanence, individuality, complexity. This is the second time this individuality, complexity energies come out. Or cards talking about it. So I'm definitely talking to my Starseed, healer, light worker, cosmic beings. Not conforming to what everybody else wants and does and says. Heart, love, passion, romance, crush, joy, fulfillment, pleasure, affection, and loving. We do have some like really cosmic energy going on with Venus right now too. Some of y'all may be coming into some sort of new relationships. Some of y'all may be taking relationships to the next level. We've got star, hope, recognition, goals, dreams, fame, wishes, optimism, progress, reputation. Yeah, star, look how bright you shine. You're having luck because you're different, because you're unique, because you're honoring your authenticity. It's helping you have some sort of passion for what it is that you're getting recognized for. All right, give me a few more. Give me a few more. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Happy Friday. Here it is, snake in photography. Y'all may want to, if you haven't seen it yet, y'all may want to go watch the last collective message that I posted. I posted it to YouTube. It's about your haters have to take notes on you. This energy is trying to pop up in this reading, but I'm not focusing on this right now. This past keeps trying to show up here. House, home, family, structure, comfort, stable, familiar, domestic affairs, safe, privacy, wisdom, maturity, experience, older person, long process, and heritage. You could be spending a lot of time around the home, decorating the home, cleaning the home, purging, cleansing, right? We're getting ready to change seasons. I know a lot of us do that during that time. Kind of declutter, get rid of things that we don't want anymore, things that we don't need. Maybe we're going to be taking it to the thrift store for it to sit on the shelf. Sit on the shelf. We're going to take the shit to the shelf, okay? All right. What else is here, Spirit? Brrr. Get caught up on my words. Here's this devil energy, shadow, self-addiction, obsession, limits, dependency, lust, excess, and materialism. We talked about this on Wednesday. I want you to take a moment to honor how far that you've come on your journey, all the obstacles that you've overcome, all the addictions that you've kicked, codependencies that you're not in alignment with anymore, the obsessions that you're not obsessing over anymore, the way that you're not limiting yourself, you're not getting trapped in your ego, because you've learned information, knowledge, discovery, secrets, revealing, and facts. Because, yeah, look at all the wisdom that you've come into, everything that you've learned. Tree, longevity, health, growth, ancestry, past life, deeply rooted, expansion, and slow. Lots about this being rooted, grounded, this ancestry, the structure, family. We have, I thought I saw anchor come out. Maybe I didn't. Guess not. Is that what flipped over? Nope. Clouds, doubt, hesitation, confusion, unclear, dark thoughts, negativity, and hidden. Yeah, we're not going to get caught up in the old way of being. We're not going to let this doubt come in. Right? When we're anchored in, when we're grounded, we don't doubt. We don't second guess, you know. And that was like the biggest message from last time was the snaky energy from the past. It really just wanted to come into like cause some sort of doubt or confusion or something like that. That's still showing up. All right, Spirit, what else is here? Let's go to the tarot. Best and highest message here for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? What's the overall situation? Overall situation here. Look, expect good news. Okay, your manifestations are coming into fruition. Page of Wands and the Magician. The Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, it didn't come out reversed. I just picked it up funky. It flipped over. Anyway. The Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles is the overall situation. So this is about you having some sort of self-mastery, okay? It's like there's something about you. We've talked about this for the past couple weeks too. Something about you becoming some sort of mentor. You're a guide for others. You're a leader. Some of you own your own company. You're going to be owning your own company. 9 of Pentacles is everything that you've accomplished. You know, we've talked a lot about that. I really want y'all to celebrate your wins. I want you to take some time and think about how far you've come. You know, how different things are now. I don't care how big or small it is. It's important for you to honor that. All right, Spirit. Give me one more on the Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles. Page of Wands twice today. High entry level production. You hope it's going to change for in a good way. I hope it changes in a good way too. Thanks for the love. I love you too. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Beautiful. So there's something that you're getting ready to express, okay? Some of you are, here's this love offer. Some of you are attracting passionate new beginnings here. There's going to be this wave of inspiration that's coming. So it's important for us to honor how far we've come, right? We're reevaluating some things. We're putting people where it is that they belong, especially if we've been giving too much energy to people who don't necessarily deserve it or have earned it, for just willy-nilly giving out energy here and there, overexerting ourselves with certain things. Letting go of what was not serving us during this time. It's like once you can do that, it's like there's this, I feel like it's with this eclipse energy that's coming in next week. There's some sort of new wave of inspiration that's coming in, and it's helping you express yourself. It's also helping clear out the energy for you to accept new love, new emotional fulfillment into your life. All right, what's the challenge? What's the challenge here? Five of Swords, 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Okay, lots of fire and air. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. Being conflicted with something, okay? So somebody's got a lot to say. Somebody has a whole lot to say about what it is that you're doing or what you're not doing. So it could even be you having to tell people no, like, no, I'm not giving my energy to that right now. I'm not going to sign up for that thing. Kind of like I can remember being on PTO and having to tell some of the PTO members, like, no, I can't show up to that. Like, I've been here every day this week. I can't come. How upset they would get, you know. Anyway, you could be telling some people, I can't do that right now, and it's going to upset them. It's causing some sort of conflict. Okay, for others of you, this has something to do with something you've been working on for a while. You're feeling conflicted, backing off. You're feeling conflicted, taking a rest, calling your energy back, resetting for a minute. Okay, but remember that when you hold on too tight, we suffocate the energy. Okay, so it's okay it's causing an issue with movement. It's causing like something to it's like you're halting it. Confirmation. Somebody just honked their horn. Okay. So yeah, at least over the next couple of days. I'm not saying just quit altogether, okay? Don't go in and put a 2-week notice in. Don't quit your job, right? But back off of the energy a little bit, okay? It's okay to rest some. If you've been writing a book or working on a project, it's okay to not, you know, go 100% gung-ho with it. You know, just chill for a second. It's okay to pull back from it. Sometimes that actually helps us clear our mind. It allows the energy to be cleared so we get solutions, right? New perspectives on things, new information to come in to kind of help us take that next step with something. It helps us process information. Okay. All right, Spirit. Oh, this 9 of Wands one. I'm going to put this back in the deck. Yeah, because you could be feeling really burnt out. Really feeling like it's been a long fight here. Just exhausted, drained, you know? So yeah, especially if you're feeling like you're on burnout. That's kind of how I was feeling Monday. I just felt like I just overexerted myself over the weekend. I couldn't be here on Monday. I needed a minute to rejuvenate my energy, you know. I needed an extra day to rest. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back. All right, Spirit, what's in the current energy? Hi, y'all. How you doing? How you doing? You feeling it? Hey, hey, Hanya. Hi, Yee. Lately, I feel like I can't hold my tongue. I'm taking the next 3 days to recalibrate. Yeah, you were talking about that last time, Maggie. You kind of felt like you're getting ready to burst at the seams there, you know, getting real upset about something. Think about some healthy ways, okay? So if other of you are feeling like you can't be your normal self because of burnout, right? Like you're getting to the point where you're getting irritated because you're so exhausted, right? Because we can start feeling ill. What are some ways you can express that in a healthy way? You know, maybe you need to write somebody a letter. Maybe you need to cuss this person out in a letter, right? Have you ever done that? Like pull up their picture and cuss them out. You know, of course, set your space. Tell Spirit that you don't want to like send this person any icky energy, but to get it off your chest, you know, to get it out of, you know, to release it, you can at least pull up a picture of the person and cuss them out, you know, get it out. I would say do it in the mirror, but I don't think you need to do it in the mirror. Maybe you need to just write it down on a piece of paper and burn it, you know? Maybe you need to go out in the middle of the woods and just scream. You know, have you ever seen them ladies take the sticks and beat the ground? I used to do that with a baseball bat. I used to go out to the middle of the backyard, just start swinging away. You know, maybe what's some healthy ways that you can express that? There's something that you need to release, Maggie. It's like it's getting repressed. Does that make sense? You're internalizing it. And that's where this comes out, you know? So yeah, it's okay that you're feeling that way. But of course, you know, especially when we're in a professional sense, like we don't want to get too lippy or say things we don't mean or things that we're going to regret in the long run, you know? So what are some ways that you can, you know, at least allow yourself to play it out and release it? What's in the current energy? It's no one in particular. You just think you have burning the candle at both ends for the... That's true, too. That's true, too. So, yeah, maybe you do. You just need to go out to the middle of the woods and just scream it out. Make the birds fly away. I wish you had your own space to rejuvenate. That would be nice. I don't have a backyard I can do that at anymore. And I can't scream at the top of my lungs. Because if I do, all my neighbors will come out. Like, what the hell is wrong with the crazy lady now? Last reading. Someone from my recent employer had been lurking and stalking my page. Ain't even been following. So, oh my gosh, are you serious? You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Y'all actually had some... I was telling y'all about my dream. I know I'm getting off topic again. I was telling y'all about my dream last time at the beginning of the reading. And y'all, people from the app that I was talking about started popping into the stream. 2-2. I just saw 2-2. It was weird. And I felt, and like the person, one of the people that popped in, I didn't stream with them. They just used to come to my stream all the time. And she was trying to talk to me, like have conversations with me, like in the middle of the reading, you know, and it wasn't even about stuff like how we talk right now. Like most of the time when I stop to talk, like we talk about stuff that's related to spirituality and healing and the reading and the energy, that kind of stuff, right? This person kept wanting me to like talk about like life stuff. It's like they wanted my attention. They wanted me distracted from what it was that I was doing. And I hated to ignore her like that, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for a purpose, and I don't want to waste y'all's time. Right. So anyway, back to the reading. I know you're not the only one. You're not the only one. People lurking and spying, they get upset because they don't have your attention the way that they used to. You know? Okay, Spirit, what's in the current energy? What's in the current energy here? It's time to block connections. Yeah. I like talking to y'all. But I'm not the same person that I was when, you know, I was live streaming when she used to come to my live stream. I used to hang out and talk about personal crap. And I didn't get caught up in gossipy energy. 5 of Wands. Here's this 9 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, current energy. Yeah, here's this conflict energy. Feeling conflicted, drama, arguments. So sometimes this is coming from us. That's okay. That's okay. It's about readings and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting off topic and talking about, you know, I'm going to go get my hair did in 2 weeks and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyway. So, yeah, this is where we can get conflicted with ourselves. Here's where other people come into like conflict what it is that we're doing, right? People who are in some sort of unnecessary competition with you, or it's like that keeping up with the Joneses type of energy. Like, you got people looking over there at you like, okay, well, why are they not competing with me anymore? So we had the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This can be exhausting, right? So there's this is coming out really heavy in the energy, this persevering something. This is just feeling burnt out, tired. Okay, so don't forget to rest where rest is needed. Don't forget to release where things need to be released. We have the Wheel of Fortune, because that's what has the wheel turning in your favor, is when we're light. We're in the energy of being like lighthearted, like the movement happening. It's also a reminder that focus, where attention goes, energy flows. So if we're focused in all this conflict and this restrictive energy, we do get burned out and drained and tired, you know. All right. I had someone try to hack my Instagram page yesterday. It was grateful. I had placed 2-factor authentication on both my IG and Facebook pages. Yeah, that's another thing that used to happen a lot. Like, people would try to hack my accounts when I was with this specific app. And I saw where some other person that I follow, God, I can't remember their name. They sell herbs and stuff. Like, he makes his own, like, herbal remedies and he sells them. Someone hacked into all his accounts and totally drained him. His bank accounts, all his other accounts. Like, he's totally left with nothing. So I think he was asking for like donations and stuff like that. Like, it's just terrible. So yeah, y'all be careful. Y'all be careful about people trying to hack into your stuff, people that are lurking and stalking, people that want to know too much information on you, scammers. The closer that we get to holiday season too, like, the scammers are out, and it's an all-time worst high. So especially people pretending to be me, people pretending to be spiritual gurus, that kind of stuff. All right. What's in the current energy? The World. Yeah, cycles coming to an end. Here we go again with this like flow of energy. Something about being lighthearted, okay? Not giving up, but we don't want to, okay, so it's about finding a balance. Thank you, Spirit. It's important for us to keep the balance of how much focus we're putting into something and where it turns from focus to obsession. Does that make sense? Where can we be intentional, excuse me, I'm making up words again. How can we be intentional on making things happen where we're taking action, but at the same time, we're not draining ourselves to the point of exhaustion, you know? Okay. Yeah, and I do, like, worldwide. I'm seeing, like, the world card here, like, worldwide. People there, you got a lot of eyes on you. There is this lingering energy from the last reading that keeps trying to pop in. Maybe I'll pull a couple cards on it in a minute. But I'm trying to focus on this new moon energy. Energy coming towards the collective. What's the energy coming towards the collective? Yee. I've got 9 people on the list if you want to get in line. Energy coming towards the collective. Y'all, I've been trying to keep it at bay. I have not wanted to focus on it, but it's popping out anyway. Here is this toxic, codependent, obsessive, repressive, or oppressive internalized, giving up our power, or something wants your power. Energy coming towards you. 8 of Wands. Goodness gracious. It is. It's in the energy thick. But this is why it's important for us to call our energy back and not overexert. Especially like when we were first talking about like people who are constantly trying to take advantage of you because they know that you're going to say yes. They know that you're going to put in some sort of extra effort for something for them to kind of help them out. So yeah, that's why it's important for us to isolate for a moment, kind of go hermit mode, reset, reevaluate, kind of like Maggie said, recalibrate things. Put things back where they go. Some people may have to go up on the shelf. Some people may have to be sent across the river. Some people may not have to exist anymore in your reality. All right, Spirit. Energy coming towards the collective. Tell me about this Devil and the 8 of Wands. Tell me about the Devil and the 8 of Wands. Seven of Cups and the Magician. Oh, that Page of Wands wanted to cook. That's where we started when I split the deck. Expect good news. Manifestations come into fruition, right? It's coming out a little wonky this time. It's coming out a little backwards. Okay. These are where all those distractions are. Okay. This is where we're getting confused. We lack clarity. Maybe a little bit emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. It's like there's just too much going on. So there is a need to like that refocus, rebalance, realign, omit what's being toxic or what's toxic in the energy, what's hindering something from coming about, and start being more intentional on things that do help. Kind of like I was saying, right? The last stream. I was trying really, really hard to stay focused on what it is I was talking about. And when I saw someone else pop it, somebody that I used to live stream with, she was on my team, she was in my family, pop into my stream. That's when I was really like, trying to stay focused and trying to stay aligned and not trying to get emotionally overwhelmed and getting so distracted to the point where I was going to start, going off on somebody. So it may be other people too. This could be other people that are just in your energy that are making you feel guilty about saying no or pulling back or being focused on what helps you or, I know like, especially y'all, when y'all are starting on a certain project or you're trying to better yourself, those of you that are going back to school, those of you that may have to put in a little bit of extra time at work to get ahead or hit a certain financial goal or whatever that looks like for you, people get really upset that you're taking time for yourself. And I don't know why it's got to be that way, but it's like they'll start making you feel guilty and they'll start guilt tripping you and making you feel selfish for telling them no and for you to take that energy and focus it on yourself. But it's okay. How are you supposed to get done what needs to get done if you don't, right? With the 7 of Pentacles came out. That's why I'm talking about that. Thank you, Spirit. Right? This is the complete opposite energy here. This is where we're so focused on whatever it is that we're doing that it's a good payout. It's a good investment. We're focused on what it is that we're invested into. How are you going to make this grow if you don't take the time to nurture it, right? If you're busy nurturing other people's gardens, yours is going to end up shriveling up. Yeah, it's like, look at all these cups. So I'm just in like the 7 of Cups and the 7, like, like these little plants over here. Like all these cups are of water, We're not putting the water on our plants. So our plants are going to shrivel up and wilt. You've got to tell people no, especially when I was in real estate for whatever reason. Everybody and their mama just thought that I had all the time in the world to do stuff. And I didn't. I had to focus on my business or I wasn't going to keep up with my finances, I don't know why it's like that for business owners. When you're your own boss, when you work for yourself, it's like people that, well, you're the boss, you could take off. Well, I have to make sure that I get the shit done too. Bills ain't going to pay themselves. All right. So don't feel guilty, okay? If people are going to guilt trip you, they're going to get upset. They're going to be all like, me, you're being selfish. But you're not. You have clarity on what it is that you're doing. You have an understanding of how to bring this stuff into fruition, right? Take the time for you. You need it. Even you, like, stay-at-home parents, right? If you don't take time for you, if you're a stay-at-home parent, like, you put all of your time, love, energy, effort, money, and focus into your kids, you end up burning out too. You know? Take the time to go take the bubble bath. Take that couple hours to go out and get out in the air and shop. Look at stuff that you like to look at, right? It's going to clear the energy. It's going to help you get moving again. It's going to help you take a breath of fresh air, to get away from it for a moment, to change your perspective on things, to breathe life back into yourself. Okay. What's the overall spiritual advice? Overall spiritual advice. Yeah, y'all feeling that? Okay. Yeah. They expect you to work for free. I always ask them if they're willing to work for free. They usually ends the conversation. Yeah, of course. But they don't get it. That's why. That's why they need whatever it is that they're aligned with, whatever their career is. That's why they have to have someone tell them what to do. That's why they need a schedule set for them already. You know, it's kind of like, and I'm not trying to piss anybody off, okay? And I'm not trying to be like totally controversial where I'm like trying to turn everybody away. But what I learned about the public school system when I was in the PTO, right? I was up at the school every single day and I was watching like the recess over a 2-year period. It went from 15 minutes to 5 minutes of recess, y'all. Right? You got these little kids walking down the hall, like catching a bubble, right? Their hands behind their back, lined up against the brick wall, right? It looked like a little mini prison, right? They had the little bells that told them what they were supposed to be doing at what point of time during the day, right? And it's like they were being conditioned, right? That's how we're programmed from a young age. We're being conditioned to do certain jobs for other people. They don't teach you to work for yourself or to go out and make a means for yourself in public school, if that makes sense, if you get what it is that I'm saying. You have to go against everything that it is that you're taught when you're in that entrepreneurial type of energy, you know. Or it's kind of like a lot of you, like the people who are neurodivergent. They're not neurotypical. Okay, neurodivergent people, their brains work different. But our ancestors were gatherers and hunters. They were on the move all the time. They were focused on multiple different things all at the same time, right? So not everybody's meant to be sitting in a desk looking at a certain something, you know, being focused on the one thing all day long. You're supposed to be up and moving and looking at different stuff and doing different things, right? So it's just different ways to kind of like look at it. So there's just certain people, like they don't get it. They don't understand. They're going to sit there and demand your energy and demand your attention. You know, they don't understand why you're so different. It's just because your brain works different. You were meant for different things. I had the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower's popping out. Hold on, I'm going to pick it. It's just because I was moving the deck and they're just kind of falling out. You know, your Tower moment. People are having Tower moments over your success. But you didn't have this success, or you're not gaining this success by putting into other people. Let the Tower fall down. Let them have their tantrums, you know. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Walk away from things that are not filling your cup up. People, places, and things, right? Okay, anyway. Overall spiritual advice. Overall spiritual advice. I know most people can't put in the time to homeschool their kids or have the means to go about getting a private teacher to help school their kids, you know, in that way. I understand that completely because it is a sacrifice. However, it's just things that I've noticed, things that I've learned, things that I've seen when it comes to me learning about myself and then learning about, you know, unprogramming my kids from public school. Okay. Anyway. Overall spiritual advice. It's not for everybody. It's really not. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take, you know. We have to make sure that we're not getting caught up in the energy of where we're signing up too much for other people's things. Okay, because that's where, and some people will, they'll breadcrumb you. They'll come around, they'll just give you just a little bit of something so you'll stay focused on them or stay giving to them, right? When you're working on whatever it is that you're building, you have to be focused on your Eight of Pentacles. Totally zoned in and focused on what it is that you're creating. Ten of Cups want to come out. Your ultimate happiness, right? That's another thing. Some of these other, like you'll come into contact with people who, like, you inspire them. They'll see you building a company or doing better for yourself, you know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you switched up your diet and you started going to yoga and you're drinking your smoothies or whatever, you know, and you're inspired. Like, I don't know, maybe you're seeing results and people are getting inspired by that, right? They're going to want to know your secrets and stuff. They're going to want you to pour into them, and they're going to want to know what it is that you're doing. But there's only so much you can do. They're not going to get the same results that you're getting if they don't put in the work and the time and the effort the way that you did. Right? Sometimes that gets caught up too. Like Maggie was saying, you know, some people want you to work for them for free. Right? Or they want that discount from you, you know, especially you see it like hairstylists, or if you provide a service, right? People are constantly asking you, like your best buddies, your family members and stuff. They're the main ones asking you for discounts and stuff. I don't ever do that, y'all. I'm trying to be supportive. I go in, if I'm trying to support somebody's local business or something, you know, and you're my buddy, I'm trying to support you. I want you to do well. I'm gonna give extra. Right? You want to be in the energy of blessing others with your blessings. So just be wary of that, okay? You know, of course, they're gonna want you to do the work for them, but it don't work like that, right? That's the wheel of fortune doesn't turn in your favor when you have other people doing the work for you. You want your abundance, you got to put in the energy. Overall spiritual advice. Overall spiritual advice. Look at all these pentacles coming out now. Thank you, Spirit. Yep, here's the perspective, okay? A lot of y'all have. You found solutions, clarity, new perspectives. You had to take a time out or a pause, you know. And sometimes we have to hit rock bottom, right? The tower had come out earlier. Sometimes we do. We have to hit the rock bottom for us to be forced to see things that way. It's okay to let other people hit rock bottom. That's their divine intervention. That's their karma. That's their lessons that they have to learn. So you're going to have other people that are going to want you to give handouts. They're going to want you to hold their hand the whole way. But then they're not getting what it is they're supposed to be getting and on their own journey. Right? Solid offers and promised harvests are coming out with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, I'm also, if you're on a platform, if you've recently started a business, maybe you went back to school, right? I'm seeing something about numbers. Like your numbers aren't looking like somebody else's. Your progress isn't looking like somebody else's. Don't worry about that. Quit comparing yourself to other people, places, and things, okay? You have your own journey. You've got your own route that you're going. You've got your own way that your ship's sailing, right? Don't get caught up in looking at other people's numbers and progress and their success, okay? You stay focused on yours. You stay in your lane. Keep the main thing the main thing. I don't know who that's for. Yeah, you're going to end up draining yourself that way too, okay? Because you're putting way too much emotion into what that person over there is doing and cultivating and building and growing. Water your garden. Stay focused on what you got going on. Okay. All right, let's get some oracle cards. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Thank you for the badges, y'all. Carolyn, Maggie. Hold on, let me ring the bell for y'all. Carolyn. Maggie. You talking to you? It's not a secret. It's just a change you decided to make for your health purposes. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Yes, 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 and more yes. Hi, Angel. Nikki's daughter is neurodivergent, but she's successfully in the entertainment industry, so I understand that. Yeah, see, y'all, I didn't know I was neurodivergent until after I got out of school, right? I even learned about a lot about that, about, you know, they didn't diagnose girls with autism or ADHD. I can remember trying to tell my parent, like my dad especially, I was trying to tell my dad, you know, I've got traits of autism, Dad. No, you don't. Like, he freaked out on me, y'all. He wouldn't hear it. I started trying to talk about ADHD. He didn't want to hear it. Like, if the shoe fits, it makes sense, you know? Yeah, I've learned a lot about myself by studying those things. So, and I've been able to give myself a lot of grace too. I understand that my brain just can't function in a neurotypical way. I have a different process of things that I have to do for me to get in a flow. And that I'm learning to accept that and be okay with that, you know. I'm learning about my kids. All three of my kids are ADHD. You know, it's really helped me to understand how they learn and what's best for them, and you know, to set them up for success and those sorts of things, you know. It's okay to be different. I'm not saying that it's not. Things may be a little bit different and challenging. The challenges may even be different, right? The conflicts, the obstacles that you face are going to be different. That's okay. But at least you're starting to learn how to adapt and overcome those obstacles, to withstand that adversity, to learn ways to help you and set yourself up for success, you know. I do have space for a reading, Carolyn, if you want to get in. Whoa, don't cry. You got me in tears. Is that a wake-up call? Y'all are incredible. Thank y'all for being here. Can't change who you are. You just need to embrace a different mindset. That's true. That's true, too. And that's something else, y'all. That's like, I don't really know how he is as a person, but I remember when I was really getting into real estate, and what else was I doing? I think I was still doing Young Living, the essential oils, the distributor for essential oils. I was listening to a lot of Grant Cardone and Gary Vee. Gary Vee for social media specifically, but Grant Cardone, he kept talking about like 10X, and I heard his story and how he had to change his mindset when it came to money. And it did. That was a big deal when it came to my thoughts and the limitations I put on myself and just on money in general, you know. So those of you that get caught up with like having too much month at the end of the bill, too much month left at the end of the paycheck, start watching stuff to kind of help you get out of that mindset of like, because there's like a poor person mentality. You know, you can get so bogged down and stressed out by all the bills that have to be paid, especially if you feel like you're not making enough. You know, you get so focused in on that we start attracting more of that energy. So it's good to kind of like learn ways to like break free of that thinking, because thoughts are energy, right? Where focus goes, energy flows. Unlearning conformity and embracing your higher self. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Thank you for the badge. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. So those of you that are like working on like social media stuff, like Gary Vee is a really good source to like pull from, especially if you're having a hard time getting inspired and motivated. If you're scared to just kind of show up, like show your face on camera. Yeah, especially when I was first started in real estate is when I was okay when I was Leo with Keller Williams. I could get on camera just real quick and, you know, talk about a certain property that I was going to, or, you know, but I was having a hard time being myself. I had to have the Keller Williams behind my name for me to have any confidence of doing anything. So, but I also learned about subconscious things and being insecure and things like that. And that's where Lady Leo came from too. Lady Leo was it's kind of like my online name, but it also helped me build a lot of confidence into talking about what it is that I talk about today. You know, because I was terrified. Y'all hear me say that all the time. I was, golly. If you go to my old account, The Lady Leo, there's underscore The Lady Leo underscore, and you see some of my first videos, you have to scroll down some. I was watching some the other day. I was cringing. You gave up on social media? But it's free advertisement, honey brown. It is 100% free advertisement. You know, that's why I'm trying to tell you, like, don't get caught up with other people's numbers and things like that. Because, like, let's see, it was last year I was getting really frustrated with my YouTube channel because I was seeing people start their channels after me, but they were getting so much more success. However, every reading that I was putting out, I was getting 1 to 3 private readings, you know, so I was still, you know, bringing about an abundance, you know, bringing about an income for myself, just posting, you know, just cause. So don't, you know, you gotta find things that kind of help you stay inspired, right? And that was something I learned from, who was it? Mel Robbins. Motivation doesn't show up when you want it to show up. You gotta dig the motivation out. You gotta go within and find it and pull it out yourself, right? That's where that accountability and responsibility come from. But anyway, all right, let's get some Oracle cards. Best and highest messages here. How you doing? You like Gary Vee? Carolyn, can't remember if I can't even remember if I rang the bell for you again. Thank you for the badge. Hi, Jelly Bells. Hi, Mr. Porch. How y'all doing? There's my ADHD. Oh my gosh, Maggie. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. You don't have a private place to record. Once you can get your own place, you'll try again. Guardian angel, you are not alone. You are not alone. So even when you feel like you're alone, even if you're a lone wolf, okay, you're never all the way by yourself. You have your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your loved ones that are surrounding you, rooting you on. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So a lot of you do, okay? A lot of y'all are. Y'all are like, y'all have many different things that you're good at. You don't fit into one little box, one little category. Okay, you got a lot of different tools you can pull out of your toolbox. Okay, that's something else that I learned on my journey. I have used every single, I switched like careers so many damn times. Let's see. I've always done some type of DIY something on the side. I used to crochet. So when I was pregnant with my daughter, I got into making the tutus and the bows. I used to do a lot of that. Let's say I used to make a lot of the pillowcase dresses. Let's see, I got into Poshmark there for a while. Let's see, I've sold. I got in with It Works, that crazy wrap thing. I don't know if y'all know about the crazy wrap thing. Tone tights and firms in 45 minutes or less. That thing. It was like health products and stuff. Let's see. It Works. Real estate. I was in the PTO. I've built websites before. Let's see. Got marketing. Those sorts of things. I've used something from every single one of those different things that I've done in my business and what it is that I do today. You know, I've taken something, some sort of skill set that I've learned from something, and it's like that's what the magician is, right? You have all these different resources, you have all this different knowledge, right? But because it's coming from all these different places, that's what makes it unique, right? That's what makes you like this eclectic, unique thing, and you can do this really cool stuff, and it doesn't look like anybody else, you know? So those of you that don't give yourself a hard time if you've done 800 different things and you still don't know what you want to be when you grow up, okay? There's a method to the madness, even if you think the math ain't mathin', okay? Listen to your intuition. Take note of intuitive messages, right? Maybe getting downloads through your dreams. Maybe your intuition is increasing. Maybe you're getting more tapped in. Talked a lot about that. That's what our candle was for tonight. Direction guardian, choose your path. All paths lead home, you know. Eventually you go get there. Whether you take this path that's all crooked, if you take that path that's the path of flowers, you know, if you take that path, which is scary and it looks like it was in Beauty and the Beast, you got wolves howling. Eventually you're going to get home. You're going to get there one way or another. Trust and thrive. Yeah. Trust yourself. Trust what it is that you're doing. Trust where you're being led. Trust that you will be successful. You already are successful. All right. Oh, Maggie. I surely hope so. Yeah, I have. I've learned a lot. Because, y'all, I used to be a biatch. That's what I used to say when I first started talking about this stuff. It's like, yo, if I would have told myself to hug a tree 10, 15 years ago, I would have decked myself in the face, you know. What? I was emo / gothic / rocker punk grunge chick. The heavy eyeliner and the Converse that had the band written all over them and the black fingernails and the dark lipstick. I was a biatch. I walked around with resting bitch face. That was my defense mechanism. I just looked like a biatch so you wouldn't even say hey. I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't want to be around you. I misliked people equally. If you start talking about hugging a tree or eating organic or going on a diet, I would have looked at you like you were crazy as hell. I probably would have even talked shit about you. I was a biatch. I've changed a lot. I've evolved a lot. I was not always a nice person. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Communicating. Okay. Speak up. Tell the person, no, I can't do that. I got my own thing I got going on. Don't communicate too much. Don't tell them everything that you're doing. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have so much more power than you think you do. Or that you give yourself credit for. And that's because it's been conditioned that way, right? We've been conditioned to think that we're supposed to go somewhere else for information, for insight, for clarity, for validation. Yes, it's okay. For permission. Yes, it's okay for you to do that if that's what you want to do. You don't need nobody's permission. You just go do it. Dawn of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Maggie, I'm thinking about you. Go release it. Go cuss something out. And then hug the tree. Go stand out in the middle of the woods and yell till you can't yell no more. And then hug the tree. Draw cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Yeah. You don't have to put a time limit on there. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It doesn't have to be next week. Just know like the sun is coming. Know like you know the sun is coming up tomorrow that it's going to happen. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. I know that was another big one too. I learned a lot about relationships with moms and my mom and how my mom was raised. And y'all, my mama told me that if I would have gotten an acceptance letter, a full ride to Mississippi State in the mail, that I would have never known about it. You know what that does to somebody when they're 18? It kind of sucks out the want to try. You know what I mean? So maybe there's some like deep-rooted healing that's going on during this time too. The ways that we will sabotage ourselves to make our family members or the people that we're close to feel better about themselves. Subconsciously. There's a lot of times we don't even know we're doing it. That was like some spiritual awakening, like major epiphanies, tower moments happening. Because when that was going on, I was still living under my mama. I just moved back in with my mama. That was rough. I don't know who needed to hear that one. We won't go too much into that. But anyway. All right. Let me get some sassy affirmations. Hot tongue advice. You're over it. You're not saying nothing to no response. You're done. All right. Go to bed, honey brown. Go to bed. Get you some rest. Hi, Cherry. How you doing, Cherry? All right, Spirit. Give me a few more. Give me a few more. Listen, bitch, blurt out your ideas or hold them back and see what doesn't happen. So those of you that have an idea, if you want to do something, go for it. Listen, bitch, if it's a showerless, stay in bed all day type of day, that's okay. You workaholics are afraid to back off of something, to take a rest, to take a little break, to sit down and have a snack. Spirit says, do it. Go have your snack. Listen, bitch, you are worthy of everything good in this life, everything. You are worthy of good things. 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 Say that 11 times. Listen, bitch, don't take anyone's shit. You are to be respected always. And people are going to have to start respecting your time and what it is that you're invested into. Okay? And listen, bitch, you've come so far. Keep betting on yourself. Keep rooting for you. Keep being your #1 fan. Keep believing it can happen. Don't give up. Even if you got to put a pin in it and come back to it later. Actually go around and come back to it. All right, y'all. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thanks for coming to see me. Thanks for all the ways that you show support, for your time, love, energy, and love. I went to USC and my mom was like, are you done yet? Are you serious? Hi, Brooke. You feel that? Hi, oh, Mama Rita. How you doing? I love y'all too. All right, let me check payments. I saw a couple of them come through. I love that Instagram can do that. Or that, I guess it's Apple. Apple does that now. Let's see. You too, Jennifer. Thank you so much for being here, love. Thank you, Third Eye. You enjoy the rest of your time that you're in Hawaii. Soak up a little sun for me. Trisha, that's right, Trisha. All right, Trisha. Latoya. Carolyn. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, so we've got Amy, Maggie, Latori, Shay, Cherry, Jennifer, Graciela, Trisha, Latoya, and Carolyn all in line for a reading. Okay, so let me get this posted. Give me a few minutes. I gotta go stretch my legs. I got stiff. I can feel it in my hips. I ain't no spring chicken no more. Thank you for the badge. Thank you, dear. I recommend a few friends to listen in and get some energy readings from you. Oh my gosh, Maggie, that's so sweet. Hi, Danklius. How you doing, Danklius? Thank you, Third Eye. That is so sweet. Y'all warm my heart. We just arrived to Honolulu from the Big Island, going back to California on Monday. Zen Love Nature Warrior. Thank you, love. Thank y'all for being here. All right, Latoya. Okay, y'all. I'll be back in just a few minutes. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep shining your light. Don't give up. Stay patient. Love and light.